Well, what's the matter now?
I'm surprised at you. You know, you're slipping, Luther. I've suspected it for some time. But on the last day of the trial, oh, Luther.
Well, if I may say so, you're going to look like a richly dressed undertaker.
If I wore that loud creation you selected for me, my client would need a richly dressed undertaker.
And that's crooked.
I want it crooked. This time, my good Luther, is especially for juror number 3, Mr. Otto Grunacre. Solid citizen, married 30 years, same wife, wears nightshirts and plain ties. He's the tough man on the jury. And in his eyes, Luther, I am exactly like him. And if I am exactly like him, how could I defend anyone but an innocent man?
Well, you don't wear nightshirts.
Neither have I been married 30 years.
Oh, speaking of marriage, that reminds me.
Of what?
Miss Gale called. She'd like you to give her a lift downtown on your way to the courthouse.
That'll be a pleasure, though I can't imagine what business she has downtown this early in the morning.
She seemed excited about something. Said she had a surprise for you.
Well, if there's one thing I need this morning, it's a good surprise.
Hey, anybody home?
Coming right up. Luther, remember, juror number 3. Morning.
Hiya, boss. I gotta talk to you.
Not now, Bill. I have to pick up Georgia and be down at the courthouse in half an hour.
In all my many weeks as a campaign manager, never have I had a problem child like you.
Don't get discouraged. You've been doing a swell job without me so far. And the minute this march trial's over, my time's all yours.
Beginning tonight?
Beginning tonight.
Oh, just a minute, Steve. Okay, one thing for me, will you? I want to send it over to the printers.
Let's not promise too much. See you tonight.
Going my way?
You couldn't be the girl Luther mentioned.
Which one?
The one that wanted to ride downtown.
Couldn't I?
Well, you better let me have it in one piece before you burst.
I've got a new job.
Singing?
Naturally. But guess where?
5 and 10.
Nothing as good as that. Just the featured singer in the new review at the Club Circle. Been rehearsing mornings. Didn't want to tell you until I was sure I was going to open. What's the matter?
Club Circle. That's Vic Wright's place.
I know it's Vic Wright's place. He gave me the job.
I wish you hadn't taken it, Georgia. Vic Wright's a bad boy. Runs a gang of bad boys in this town. I don't want you mixed up with people like that.
But I'm not mixed up with them. Believe it or not, he hired me for my voice. He's paying me in American money. It's good enough for me.
It's not that, honey. It's just that, well, you would land with Vic Wright of all people in the Club Circle of all places. Couldn't you have picked a more dignified spot?
Huh? Look who's talking. Stephen Barnes, famous for turning the courtroom into a 3-ring circus. Do I try to run your career? Did I tell you I thought it was undignified to win cases with bathing beauties in bathtubs? Lady lion tamers? One-armed knife throwers? Do I object to the character of your clients?
No, you don't, beautiful. You win. Take the job and try it for a while. And all the luck in the world. Well, just be careful. Don't get into any trouble.
Don't worry, I won't.
Bye.
Okay, girls.
Good morning, Charlie.
Well, it's about time.
I'm not very late, am I?
You're late enough. Okay, let's have it.
I couldn't sleep a wink last night because we had that silly fight. I thought my heart would break the whole night through. I knew that you'd be sorry, and I'm sorry too. I didn't have my favorite dream, the one in which I hold you tight. I had to call you up this morning to see if everything was still all right. Yes, I had to call you up this morning, 'cause I couldn't sleep a wink last night.
Well, I've heard worse.
I'll do better than that, honey. I've seldom heard better.
Thanks, Mr. Wright.
If you're that good tonight, you've got a date to talk with me about a contract.
Wonderful. When?
In my office after the show. Dick. See you later.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's that guy, Brown. The guy can't even remember what day of the week it is. Maybe you can do something.
See? The boss likes me even if you don't.
Yeah? How can you tell?
Well, you heard him. I've got a date with him after the show to talk business.
Well, you better wait until after you've had that little, did you say business talk? Before you make up your mind whether he likes you or not.
Now, look. If you don't get this straight, I'm going to let you go into court and say you killed Rossi.
Oh, but boss, I can't do that. I don't even see Rossi for 6 months before he was bumped off. And I ain't never seen this guy Marsh they tagged for it.
Then pay more attention to what we're trying to teach you. Rossi got what he deserved, but the DA isn't going to drop this case till he gets a conviction. This is our chance to pin it on Al Marsh and get him out of the way. Run him through it again.
Go on.
Well, it all happened like this. I was standing about 6 or 7 steps away from Mr. Rossi when I see this guy pull a rod.
A revolver.
Huh? Oh, yeah, revolver. I see this guy pull a revolver, and he starts blasting.
Shoot him.
Oh, yeah. Well, it all happened like this. I was standing about 6 or 7 steps away when I see this guy pull a revolver and start shooting. My friend Rossi got 2 bullets in the stomach and then another one in the back as he turned when he fell. Is that better, boss?
Yeah, it's okay. Just so you don't forget it.
Now, this is the most important part. The DA will say, can you identify the man you saw shoot Rossi?
And I say, yeah, I can.
Then the DA will say, is he here in this courtroom? What do you say?
I say, yeah, he is.
All right, go ahead, identify him.
That's the guy. He done it.
No, you dope. That's the district attorney. This is Marsh.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. I gotta memorize his eyebrows.
And beside that, you can't just point him out. You've got to go over, put your hand on his shoulder, and say, this is the man.
Now remember, this is the guy.
Go ahead, do it.
This is the man I saw fire the shots.
Order in the court.
Your witness, Mr. Barnes.
If the court please, I would like to defer cross-examination of the witness and ask for a recess for half an hour.
I object, Your Honor. I see no reason for delaying the progress of this trial just because defense counsel came into court unprepared for the testimony of an eyewitness.
In our opinion, the witness Brown is not an eyewitness. The defendant has never seen this man before, and I'm of the opinion he has never seen the defendant before.
May I ask the court?
I see no reason for denying the request of the defense. Motion granted. Court will recess for 30 minutes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hello, Joan.
Good morning, Mr. Barnes. Here are the papers you asked for in the morning mail.
Let Gil take care of them. Court's recessing for half an hour.
The boss looks worried.
Plenty of reason, too. Somebody just threw him a curve.
Oh.
Court is reconvened. Remain seated and come to order.
Call Brown.
Clark J. Brown, please come forward.
You may want to refer to these.
They won't do me any good now.
I'll pick them up, Steve.
Well, do it then. Don't just sit there and say you will.
Okay, Steve.
Hey,
What gives with Barnes? The Iron Man is cracking up. Looks to me like he left his famous bag of tricks at home.
Barnes without his tricks is like Samson without his hair.
So you are Clark J. Brown.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Clark J. Brown.
Who are you working for?
Why, what do you mean?
You know what I mean. Who hired you to lie an innocent man's life away by saying that...
I object, Your Honor. If counsel wishes to impeach the state's witness, let him do so properly. I object to his making accusations without first establishing some foundation.
The state is right. Mr. Barnes, you will kindly...
All right. I'm sorry. Mr. Brown, you know that perjury is a crime punishable by imprisonment? If you don't know what perjury means, it means lying under oath. I'm sure you know what imprisonment means.
Hey, can he talk to me like this?
Don't yell until you're hurt. I object. Don't you yell until you're hurt either.
Mr. Barnes, the court does not care for the tone of your voice. Now, you will conduct this cross-examination in a proper manner.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. And if the district attorney will refrain from snickering behind his hand, I'll proceed. Mr. Brown, you testified that you were standing 6 or 7 steps away from the defendant Marsh when he shot and killed the deceased Rossi.
Yeah, that's right.
You stood and watched my client draw a revolver and start shooting?
That's right.
Were there other people present?
Why, yeah, quite a few.
I'm not going to ask you why they are not here and you are. That's something only our esteemed district attorney would know. I guess because they are not upright citizens anxious to perform their duty to the state as you are. So you just stood there and watched?
Yeah, that's right.
You kept your eyes open?
Well, sure. Otherwise, I couldn't have seen it.
Why, that's right. Why didn't I think of that? And all these other people, they just stood there too, with their eyes open?
Well, I guess so.
You really mean to sit there and tell me that a man with murder in his eyes pulled out a gun, waved it around, and you and everybody else just stood there? Nobody scrambled for cover or tried to get out of the way to keep from being shot?
Why, Sure, that's the way it was. Everybody was kind of you know, like statues.
You're lying, aren't you? Aren't you?
Your Honor, I must insist that counsel for the defense stop trying to belittle and intimidate the state's witness.
I don't intend to warn you again, Mr. Barnes.
And I don't intend to take this continuous heckling from the district attorney. He has produced here a witness who obviously is lying, who says he stood quietly by and watched one man slay another with a revolver without so much as blinking his eyes.
What's the matter with you, Mr. Barnes? Are you ill?
No, I'm not ill. Or maybe I am. I don't know. But if I am, it's your fault. You're not prosecuting this case. You're persecuting me and my client.
Mr. Barnes.
Gordon doesn't want a fair trial for the state or in the interest of justice. He wants a conviction. A conviction. That's all he wants. There's an election coming up, and he's prepared to bite with my client's life.
Mr. Barnes.
That's why he's heckled me and browbeaten the court. He wants to win at any cost. This isn't a court of justice. It's a court of mockery.
Mr. Barnes.
But justice is going to be served. I'm taking the law into my own hands. He's going crazy. That's all right, ladies and gentlemen. If you'll get up quickly, I'd like to call your attention to the witness, Brown. There's the man who doesn't jump at the sight of a gun, who stands with his eyes wide open and watches a willful murder. I call your attention also to the normal reactions of a room full of people when a gun is suddenly produced in their midst by a man who they believe intends to use it.
I knew it was a gag all the time. Yeah, but you just wanted to watch it from under the table, I know. The guy is sensational.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay, Mr. Bond.
Your Honor, I wish to apologize to the court, to the jurors, and to my esteemed colleague, the district attorney, for resorting to such histrionics. But I know you'll agree that no action is too desperate if it can be the means of saving an innocent man's life.
Yeah, Marsh was acquitted on the first ballot.
What do you the gag Barnes pulled this time? Scared the pants off him.
That's 20 straight for Barnes. And what a liar he made out of Gordon's star witness.
Well, they're going to indict Brownie for perjury. What do you want me to do about it?
Forget it. The dope did it himself. On second thought, tell him to plead guilty. Then we'll forget it.
Okay.
I gotta hand it to that guy, Barnes. I don't like him, but I gotta hand it to him. Glad he's not against me.
Well, don't be too glad too soon. You or Frankie, either one.
What now? What do you got there?
Barnes' campaign manager got a hold of some very interesting pictures, and he's running them tonight.
Movies?
He had them made by a special investigator, and he plans to use them to get himself elected DA.
Think some of my boys are in them?
Your brother Frankie here plays the lead.
Me? You're crazy. Nobody took any pictures of me.
Here, take a look at these.
That's Wilson of the Vice Squad.
That's Wilson, formerly of the Vice Squad. He was suspended this morning.
Is this the guy you've been paying off?
Well, sure, Vic. I paid him plenty of time, but if anybody was around taking pictures, I didn't know about it.
Didn't you have sense enough to get inside someplace? Did you have to stand right out in the open like that? Does Marquette know about this?
The tip to check on him came directly from Marquette. He doesn't know anything about the pictures or that they're running them tonight.
Get me a line. Hello? Oh, about those pictures, boss. West tells me Barnes is going to run them tonight for a few friends, and they're loaded with shots of our boys.
Now, you listen to me. It's your job to see that he doesn't show those pictures, tonight or any other night. And don't delegate that responsibility to any of your blundering stooges. No, I can't tell you how. Nor will I accept any excuses. If those pictures are shown, I won't be able to help you. Understand that?
Yes, sir. I understand. Get me Steve Barnes on the phone.
Gee, I'm sorry, Vic. Do you think I'm in a jam?
Yes, I think you're in a jam, but if they run those pictures tonight, I'm out of business. Steve? How are you, old boy? I just called up to compliment you on the fine work you did in court this afternoon.
Oh, thanks, Vic. Coming from you, that's a real compliment. Get this on the extension. Just a moment, Vic. Yes? Tell him to wait. I'm going to be busy for a few minutes. Yes, Vic? What else is on your mind?
What else? Oh, well, I think you're going to make a great district attorney, and I want you to know that you can count on me for my support. You're welcome. Only I don't just say it with words. I was thinking of something more substantial, say $50,000.
50,000? Say, that's a pretty handsome contribution. The campaign fund could stand it. I'll bite. What's the catch?
I understand you're going to run some pictures tonight. I want you to forget about them. Don't run them. Doesn't make any particular difference to me, you understand, but there's a couple of shots in there would be embarrassing for my kid brother.
I'll bet they'll be embarrassing to Frankie. Sorry I can't oblige you, Vic. Wish I could invite you to the party, but you know how it is. Just some old friends, school chums, a few boys from the police department. I'll let you know how good an actor Frankie is.
Hello. Hello.
What are you going to do now, Vic?
Something I should have done a long time ago.
Oh, Vic.
This is going to be a floor show this town will remember for a long, long time.
Maybe you should have invited the district attorney.
Well, confidentially, a couple of his boys are among your guests. Only I'm not supposed to know it, of course. Wait till they report back to him.
Think it'll upset him? After all, he's had one pretty bad licking today.
Upset him? After these pictures, all the king's horses and all the king's men won't be able to put Humpty Gordon in office again.
Telephone, Mr. Barnes.
Thank you. Excuse me, Bill. I've been trying to get Georgia to wish her luck. She's opening at the club circle tonight. Hello, Georgia. Oh, Vic. What do you want? I'm sorry I can't make it. Don't tell me you've got yourself in trouble again.
You're the one that's in trouble. You better get over here and find out. You know I don't bluff, Steve. You get over here in 20 minutes, or I'll give the newspapers a story so hot that it'll get you disbarred. And don't run those movies, not till you talk to me.
Listen, if I came over there to be just to...
Is he coming?
He'd better.
This is a lovely way to spend an evening. think of anything I'd rather do. This is a lovely way to spend an evening. Can't think of anyone as lovely as you. A casual stroll through a garden, a kiss by a lazy lagoon, catching a breath of moonlight, humming a favorite tune. This is a lovely way to spend an evening. I want to save all my nights and spend them with you.
Boss, you got a visitor in your office. Well, it's about time you showed up around here. What do you think I pay you for? To sit over there with cotton in your ears? I invested a lot of money in you just to get information. And now it turns out that I get less information than anybody else in town.
Suppose you tell me what you're sore about before you jump all over me.
All right, I'll tell you. Barnes has had private dicks taking pictures of my boys. And did you give me a tip? Not a word.
I didn't know a thing about those pictures until you called this afternoon. Barnes had me take down your conversation.
Well, see that your notes on that get lost, if it's not asking too much. How could he arrange for those pictures without you knowing about it?
I don't know. Brannigan, his campaign manager, was handling it, I guess. All I know is the pictures were never mentioned around the office.
I've got to get a hold of those negatives. I don't suppose I could depend on you to find out where they are.
Well, I'll try. But I'm afraid it's too late to keep them from running them tonight.
You leave that to me.
Now, please pay particular attention to this next scene. It's a shot we're especially proud of. It took 3 weeks of careful preparation to get our unsuspecting subjects to pose for us. That driver who seems to be lost on a back street in the industrial district isn't just another motorist. If you look closely, you'll see that he's Frankie, Vic Wright's little brother. A stranger approaches. That's Wilson, formerly of the Vice Squad. Now watch this. Nothing subtle about Frankie, or Wilson either, for that matter. Frankie isn't just asking him to mail a letter. Why, Frankie, wait until Brother Vic sees you taking a little cut for yourself. Of course, some of the boys are a little more careful than Frankie. Here's a payoff to Roberts on 3rd Street a few days later. That's all right, pal. Keep 'em. What's a book of matches between friends? Ah, but these are a very special kind of matches.
There's only 4 film labs in this town. The negative's got to be in one of them.
What do you want me to do?
Well, first thing in the morning, you call them all. Tell them you're his secretary and you want to order more prints. You locate them, we'll do the rest.
All right.
Well, you better get going. Your boss is on his way over here, I think, and I don't want you running into him.
I'll call you.
Come in. Well, I thought you were going to be dumb and not show up.
Oh, you know me better than that, Vic. Your slightest wish and so forth.
Did you run those pictures yet?
After you told me not to?
You're smart.
Now suppose you tell me what you've got that'll get me disbarred.
What I've got could send you up for 10 years.
Really? I never knew there was anything like that in my background. Of course, there was the little blonde when I was in college. Oh, and the redhead. I'll bet it was the redhead.
I'm not kidding, Barnes. Maybe you don't remember bribing a juror named Novak in the Bremerton case. Or maybe you do.
You know I've never bribed a juror in my life. And I've never been accused of it either. So before I flatten that nose of yours, you better get to the point.
The last line is especially interesting.
This is a nice piece of forgery, Vic. Looks like some of Tommy Mack's work.
There isn't a handwriting expert in the world could call that a forgery.
Do you think this juror, Novak, is going to admit he signed this thing?
Well, unfortunately, poor Novak died about 6 weeks ago of pneumonia, right after he signed that confession. Now have I come to the point?
Mm-hmm. But you weren't so bright letting me get my hands on this.
Plenty more where that came from.
I might have known. You don't even pretend to be subtle. You don't care how you frame a guy, do you?
Not if I need him enough, or if I don't need him at all. You just sit tight, Barnes. You got nothing to worry about. As a matter of fact, I always kind of liked you. Why, I even gave your gal friend, Georgia Gale, a job. Didn't she tell you?
Yeah. She told me. Now I'm going to tell you why I came here tonight. Those pictures of you and Frankie and your boys are being run this minute. And they're going to put the whole crowd of you right where you belong. And one thing more. Every time I see your face in front of me, I'm going to give it the same treatment. So keep out of my way.
Just a minute, Barnes. We haven't finished our business yet.
Well, if you put it that way, I've no choice.
That's better.
Well, you're just the girl I've been looking for. I've got big news for you.
For instance?
I'm taking you out for a bite between shows. You're lucky. Most of the help has to eat here.
Oh, wouldn't you know a break like that would come to me just when I'm tied up? Excuse me, won't you? I'm on my way to see your big brother.
Oh. Well, look, if you get tired of Vic chasing you around the office, let me know and I'll take over. I'm younger and I can run faster.
All I want to do here, Frankie, is sing. Anyone who chases me will be awfully sorry if he catches me. Remember that.
Okay, babe.
Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright.
What's the matter? Vic. You shot him.
I shot him? No.
He's dead. Why, you... Hey!
Yes, Vic?
This is Frankie. You better get up here quick. Vic's dead. He's been shot.
Hi, Miss Gale. Going home kind of early, huh? I thought there was another show.
What? Oh, there is, but I'm not feeling well. I think I need a little air. I'm not going home. Just drive around.
Gee, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling
It's
very
nothing.
well.
Please hurry.
We'd never have found this hideout of Wright's if it hadn't been for those two boys, Martin and Adams, Army deserters and two of Wright's junior muscle men. The same day this picture was taken, there was an item in the paper about them being overseas with the Army of Occupation. Neat trick if you can do it.
Give me a match, will you?
Oh, sure.
Right now, the government boys are talking to them.
Sure great pictures, Mr. Barnes. It's about time somebody got that right bunch.
Now, this next shot is the last and provides a fitting climax. I call your attention to the gentleman on the park bench. It's Joe West, Vic Wright's head fixer. And that, in case you don't recognize him, is Councilman Hankinson. He's famous for two things, being incorruptible and always carrying that umbrella, rain or shine. Watch. Well, gentlemen, there's an old superstition about it being bad luck to open an umbrella indoors. But open or closed, that umbrella's going to spell plenty of bad luck for its owner.
Great stuff, Steve.
Thanks.
A real service to the city.
I hope so.
Just the kind of a district attorney we need.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, and you're still to be elected, too.
Okay, Stan, set him up for the boys.
Bill.
Give me a double bourbon water.
Boy, I'll bet Vic Wright's ears are burning right now.
Yes, I'll bet they are. Bill, I've got a heavy day ahead of me tomorrow. I think I'll run along now.
What? Run along? You can't do that. These boys expect you to stick around for a while, have some drinks with them, talk. After all, it's your party.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'll stick around for a while.
That's better.
Did you get one, Luther?
Yes, the Star has an extra out. Well, you didn't eat your supper.
I couldn't. Where's the paper? Luther.
Oh, don't worry, Miss Georgia. Mr. Barnes will be here soon. He'll know what to do.
Wish he'd come.
Is there anything else I can do for you, Miss Georgia?
No, you go to bed. Thanks again. Good night, Luther.
Good night, Miss Georgia.
Georgia.
Steve.
What's the matter, darling? What are you doing here?
Oh, Steve, it's awful. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Vic Wright. Yes, I heard about it.
I should have listened to you. I had no business taking a job you told me not to.
Oh, no, honey. There's no reason for you to be so upset. Wright's dead and you worked for him, that's all. It really doesn't affect you in any way. Come on now, we'll have a nightcap and I'll drive you home.
Then you don't know about me.
What do you mean about you?
The police want me for killing him. But I didn't do it, Steve. I had nothing to do with it.
The police want you for killing Wright? But they're crazy.
I found the body and Frankie surprised me. Oh, I was so stupid, Steve. I ran. I know I shouldn't have, but it looked like a frame-up, and I couldn't think of anything except getting here to you.
That was the right idea, darling, but this is also the first place the police will look for you, knowing about us.
What should I do?
We'll go downtown and I'll surrender you before they have a chance to pick you up. That'll take the edge off your running away. Come on, honey. Don't worry. You're not in as much trouble as you think you are. Come on. You stay here. I'll see who it is.
Oh, Steve, sorry to bother you, but this wouldn't keep. Have you heard? Vic Wright's been killed, and I'm looking for Georgia.
Yes, I heard. Georgia's here.
She is?
Uh-oh. Well, well. You boys didn't lose any time, did you?
Hello, Mr. Barnes.
Georgia, this is my friend Officer Doyle of the Homicide Bureau.
Miss Gale?
No, you're the very man I wanted to see, Doyle. I was just on my way to surrender my client.
We figured we'd find her here. Sorry, Miss Gale, we'll have to take you downtown and book you.
We'll all go.
Call the inspector and tell him we're bringing her in. You want to get the DA over.
I'd better go along too, Steve.
Wish you would, Bill. You might be able to help.
Good evening.
Good evening. Mr. Marquette, this is Joan Mason. She's the girl Vic had on the
Yes,
payroll.
I know. Sit down, please, Miss Mason. What went on up there? Tell me.
Well, Vic sent for me about the pictures. Just as I was going out the back way, I heard Mr. Barnes come into the office by the other door. Well, the little panel in the door wasn't shut tight, so
Frankie told me all that over the telephone. What happened after Barnes got there?
After Vic threatened to have Mr. Barnes disbarred, Mr. Barnes hit him and knocked him down. And then he started to leave the office. Vic crawled over to a place, a kind of a panel in the wall, and got a gun. When Mr. Barnes saw the gun, he hit Vic again and knocked the gun out of his hand. It went off when it hit the desk. I saw Vic sort of fold up, and I knew he'd been shot. I couldn't think of anything except getting out of there, so I ran. And then I got in touch with Frankie.
Don't you see, Mr. Marquette, where it puts Barnes? If Joan here tells what she saw, he'll go to the pen for at least a year, and he's dead as far as ever being the DA. We got him right where we want him.
Look, I don't want to be the cause of anybody going to the penitentiary. Anyhow, it looked more like an accident to me. I didn't mind working for your brother, keeping him posted, but I never expected to get mixed up in anything like this.
Well, it's too late to cry about it. You are.
Would you let me do the talking? Both of you.
Yes, sir.
Frankie's right, Miss Mason. You are involved. There's no use of you wasting your time regretting it. Besides, I think I have a better idea than sending Barnes to the penitentiary. But it all depends upon your keeping your mouth shut. Understand?
Yes, sir.
For the time being, you'll go on working for Barnes as though nothing had happened. And let me impress upon you once again, do not talk about this.
Oh, come in, Miss Gale. Steve. Brannigan. This is Inspector Carson.
How do you do? Please sit down.
Mr. Brannigan is Mr. Barnes' manager in his campaign for district attorney. Do you have any objection if he sits in?
None at all.
Sorry to see you mixed up in this thing, Miss Gale.
She is not mixed up in it, Gordon.
No? Well, I hope you're right, but perhaps I've been misinformed. I was told she was found standing over Wright's body with the murder weapon in her hand.
We grant that. We admit also that she very foolishly ran away when Frankie accused her of killing his brother.
Yes, that was very foolish if she didn't do it. So foolish, in fact, that I have no recourse except to hold her on a murder complaint. You'll have to be booked, I'm afraid, but perhaps we can postpone the questioning until tomorrow if you're tired.
It won't be necessary to book her at all. I don't want to be dramatic about it, gentlemen, but I happen to know Miss Gale is innocent. I killed Vic Wright. It was partly self-defense, partly accidental. But I was the only one who had anything to do with it. Miss Gale didn't even know I was in the club circle at that time.
Look, Barnes, will you save that monkey business for the courtroom? It's late. We're all sleepy.
This isn't monkey business. This is something you've got to believe. I went to Wright's office and had an argument with him. He was trying to keep me from running some motion pictures.
I know about the pictures.
All right, then. In his office, Vic calmly told me he was going to frame me, get me disbarred if I showed those pictures. I slugged him. Then he pulled a gun on me, and I hit him again. The gun flew out of his hand and went off when it hit the desk.
Well, why didn't you call the police immediately?
I should have, but I had no sense of guilt. Wright brought it on himself. And, quite frankly, I did consider my election campaign. I wanted time to think.
What a gag. I can't imagine why you're not saving it for the trial. Your client didn't commit the murder because you did it yourself, only in self-defense. Will you quit trying to top yourself, Steve?
This is no gag, Gordon. I'm telling you the absolute truth, so help me.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm not trying to make you laugh. I'm desperately serious. You can't charge this girl with something she had nothing to do with. That's why I said you had nothing to worry about. I knew you couldn't have done it.
No, I didn't do it. But, Steve,
But you don't believe I did it either. How about you, Bill? Do you believe I'm telling the truth?
Why, I don't know what to say, Steve.
Say what you think.
Well, gee, Steve, you were at the party. You saw the pictures. I was there. I wasn't watching you every second, but I don't see how you...
I'll tell you how. After the picture started, I slipped out without saying anything. I didn't want to disturb the show, and yet I felt I should see what Vic Wright was up to. I got back before the pictures were over, and nobody missed me. I might never have told you all this if Georgia hadn't walked into that office.
And that's going to be your defense of Miss Gale in court?
She's not going to court. What's the matter with you, Gordon? I've confessed the crime you charge her with, and yet you still want to take her into court.
I don't accept your confession. It's the phoniest piece of business I ever heard of. And believe me, Steve, it's not up to your standard. A couple of my men were at your party. Anything's fair in love and politics, and they would have reported to me had you left that showing. Oh, no, Steve. Oh, no. If you killed Vic Wright, a lot of people must have seen you leaving or driving across town or entering the club circle. You produce a couple of witnesses, and we'll talk about this again. In the meantime, I trust you're going to represent your client at the inquest.
Well, all I can do is tell you. I guess if I were in your position, I wouldn't believe it either. This is the first time I ever bungled a case before I was even called in on it.
How does the defendant plead?
Hello, Steve.
Hello, West. How'd you get in here? Somebody leave a screen open?
Somebody let me in. The janitor or someone, I don't know. I wanted to talk to you when nobody was around.
Yeah? Well, you're here. Let's have it. What's on your mind?
I've been thinking about this case you're handling. This trial that's coming up.
Thinking what about it?
You know, Steve, it looks like a pretty tough rap against Miss Gale, doesn't it? You know, from what I hear, you're not going to win this time.
You can get to the point a lot faster than that, Joe.
I also heard the story you told the DA.
Which the DA didn't believe.
I heard that, too. I know some people who think you were telling the truth.
What makes them think that?
Couldn't there have been an eyewitness to the business between you and Vic?
There could have been.
There was.
How do you know?
Never mind, I know. And you can take my word for it. This individual story checks with yours.
West, I've got to have that witness.
That's okay. The witness is all yours.
What's the proposition?
Well, those friends of mine, the ones that asked me to contact you, want all those prints and negatives of those pictures you shot. And they also want you to forget to run for district attorney.
No deal, Joe.
Well, you better think it over. It isn't so much to trade for your girlfriend's life.
It's no deal because I'm going to drag you down to the district attorney's office and let you repeat what you just told me.
It wouldn't do any good, Mr. Barnes. I wouldn't repeat it.
You think not?
No. And don't make a hasty decision, Mr. Barnes. I'll contact you in a day or two.
Do that.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you. I'm allergic to these home recordings. Like I said, don't make a hasty decision.
Honey,
What's the matter, Steve?
sorry to get you up this time of night.
I wasn't asleep anyway.
I've got news that won't keep. I'm going to have you out of here in 2 or 3 days.
No trial?
No trial. It appears there was an eyewitness to Wright's death, and he doesn't name you.
Oh, Steve, that's wonderful. Where'd you find him?
I didn't exactly find him. Joe West dug him up.
Joe West?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd he do that for you?
Why not?
He's one of Vic Wright's men. Didn't you know that?
Sure, but I guess West and Frankie and the rest of that crowd are as interested in cleaning up the case as anyone else.
Oh, Steve, I'm so relieved. I guess I worried a little more than I told you. Now you can get back to your campaign and really work.
Honey, would it upset you very much if I called off the campaign?
Call it off?
Yes. I'm doing all right with my private practice. 20 straight acquittals isn't bad, you know. I want to stick with it. Don't know why I let them talk me into running for DA in the first place.
Joe West, huh? Did he want you to give him the pictures, too?
Yes, that was part of the deal.
Steve, no. You didn't agree to a thing like that. You couldn't.
Georgia, we don't have much choice. No one believes my story of Wright's death, including you. And with all that circumstantial evidence, Gordon's case against you is awful strong.
But it's ridiculous. I'm innocent. We both know it.
A lot of innocent people have seen the inside of penitentiaries. I can't take that chance with you.
You can't bargain with crooks either. Why, you can't even be sure they have an eyewitness. No, Steve. I won't have it that way. Jail isn't exactly a Savoy Ritz. I'm going to stay in it until you get me out of here legitimately.
You'll never let me down, do you?
Well, what'd he say?
He said no dice. But that doesn't mean a thing.
You don't know Barnes.
I know any guy when he's in the squeeze Barnes is in. He'll change his mind.
I don't see what it's going to get us anyhow. What's the use of getting those pictures and 50 guys have already seen them?
That doesn't mean anything in court. The pictures themselves have got to be produced as evidence.
Yeah, and suppose the Mason dame decides to open her mouth.
Well, she may open her mouth, but she'll never get any words out. You know what I mean.
Bumping her off isn't going to do any good. You wouldn't have your eyewitness.
Neither would Barnes. And if he loses this case, he doesn't stand any chance of getting into the DA's seat. We got a pretty smart boss, Frankie. He's got us in a spot where we can't lose. No, sir, we just can't lose.
Morning, Mr. Barnes.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Barnes.
Oh, Joan, would you come in a minute, please?
Yes, sir.
Joan, I've always had the feeling that you believed my story about the Vic Wright business. Did you?
I saw no reason to doubt your word, Mr. Barnes.
Oh, come now. You can be more positive than that. You see, I've just learned that one person besides myself knows I killed Wright. It was an eyewitness, in fact.
Oh, Mr. Barnes, I don't know what to say.
So here's what I want you to do. Get a hold of Mr. Lambert and tell him to put the best investigator he can get onto West's trail. I want to know the names of everyone he talks to, when, and what about, if possible. West knows who that witness is, and I've got to know him fast. There's no time to lose.
Yes, Mr. Barnes.
What's the matter? Feel ill?
Oh, no, sir. I feel fine.
The state will prove, beyond any shadow of reasonable doubt, that the defendant, Georgia Gale, did willfully and with malice aforethought shoot and kill Victor Wright.
I must caution you as fair-minded citizens not to let the district attorney plant in your minds a conviction of the defendant's guilt before you hear the evidence.
I asked her why she's going home so early, reminding her that there's another show. And she says, I don't feel very well. So I said, would you like me to take you home? And she says, no, just drive around for a while, and please hurry. On the way back to the station, I asked her why she ran away if she didn't do it. She said she didn't know why. After that, she wouldn't talk any more about it.
She said, see, the boss likes me even if you don't. And I said, how can you tell? And she said because she had a date with him after the show to talk business.
When I ran into the room, she was standing there with a gun in her hand.
Did she say anything?
No.
What then?
And I said, what's with a gun? She still didn't say anything.
Do you remember saying anything more to the defendant?
Yeah, I remember yelling, you shot him.
I see. And what did the defendant say?
She said, I shot him.
You testified a moment ago that Miss Gale said, I shot him.
That's right.
Isn't it a fact that what she really said was, I shot him? No.
Who can say a question mark? She said, I shot him, period.
That's all.
Hey, what's happened to Barnes? Where he used to get applause, now he's getting belly laughs. That gal is a goner.
Yes. Yes, but if she's convicted and it comes out that I was an eyewitness, where does it leave me?
It leaves you better off than if you open your mouth right now, I can tell you that. When Mr. Marquette says don't talk, he means it. When are you going to see Barnes again?
At lunch, I'm taking some papers to him. All right, I'll tell him.
So West called again, huh?
Yes, he said he expected to hear from you, but it would have to be soon.
Let him keep on expecting. I don't think he really has an eyewitness. I've had him tailed every minute for days. Hasn't spoken to anyone who hasn't an alibi or wasn't checked by the police.
Are you going to bring it up in court?
What?
About your fight with Vic Wright and how he was killed, and the missing witness.
Do you think the jury's going to believe that? Would you believe it if you weren't prejudiced in favor of your boss?
Well, if I were on the jury, I'd find it easy to believe you beat the daylights out of him because he was trying to stop your pictures. But I guess I would find it hard to believe that you'd be foolish enough to turn your back on him and let him get a gun out of a panel in the wall.
Yes. Well, maybe. I don't think there's anything here that you can't answer for me. Bring them over to court for me to sign, will you?
Yes, Mr. Barnes.
Now, go ahead, Miss Gale, and tell the jury in your own words what happened when you went into the room.
I looked around for Mr. Wright, and when I didn't see him, I started to leave. And I kicked the gun with my foot and just instinctively picked it up.
Just as you'd have picked up any other object, an ashtray or anything else that might have fallen to the floor.
Yes.
You picked it up, accounting for your fingerprints on it, but you did not fire it.
No. I did not fire it.
Just what was the relationship between you and Mr. Wright?
I worked for him, that's all.
Oh, there was no personal feeling between you, no romantic interest, just singer and employer.
That's right.
Then why did you want him out of the way?
I didn't want him out of the way.
But you shot him just the same.
I didn't. I had no reason to shoot him.
Do you remember walking to his office with Frankie?
Yes, of course.
And isn't it a fact that you said to Frankie, I'm sick and tired of Vic Wright chasing me. He'd better leave me alone or he'll be sorry.
No, I said something like, I don't want anyone chasing me because if he catches me...
He'll be sorry. When he saw you facing him a moment later with a gun in your hand and read in your eyes the intent to kill, I guess he was sorry.
But he didn't see me with a gun in my hand.
Steve,
I told you he was dead.
time's running out. If we don't spring something, George is as good as convicted. I know. Everything I've tried runs up against the same blank wall. I guess nothing could have saved her except that eyewitness. I don't think there ever was one. Maybe not, but I should never have let you and Georgia talk me out of making that deal with West.
You're going to work for Wright, assuming, of course, that you mentioned it.
I've got to do something. There'll have to be something good to get by with this panel.
But not
That's the toughest jury I ever saw.
Panel. That's it, panel. That's all.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, for my outburst. I wish to recall Frankie Wright to the stand. Did your brother Vic always carry a gun?
He never carried a gun.
Didn't you testify that the weapon I show you now, labeled Exhibit B, was your brother's property?
Yeah, but he never carried it. He kept it hidden somewhere in the office.
That's all. If the court please, I'd like to ask for a recess of half an hour.
I object.
Let defense counsel state his reasons for the request before you start objecting.
I wish to produce an eyewitness of Wright's death.
Court will recess for 1 hour.
You got up in court a few minutes ago and said he was going to produce an eyewitness. Yeah, an eyewitness.
As my secretary, you are familiar with the main facts in this case?
I don't know what I'm doing here. What have I got to do with it?
Just answer the questions, Miss Mason, please.
Now, don't be nervous, Miss Mason. I'll make this as brief as possible. Did you have luncheon yesterday at the Court Cafe around the corner?
Yes,
With whom?
with you.
I object, Your Honor. I don't think the court is interested in defense counsel's luncheon engagements.
If it please the court, I'm trying to establish this luncheon and the ensuing conversation for a definite purpose.
If it has a bearing on the case, then it is relevant. Overruled. Proceed.
Do you remember what we discussed at lunchtime?
Just generally.
I'm going to ask you to try and remember more than just generally. You asked me if I was going to bring up certain facts in court. To what did you refer?
Why, you mean about your having told the district attorney that Miss Gale couldn't have killed Vic Wright because you killed him yourself?
Looks like she's going to sing.
Yes, that's what I mean. And what did I say when you asked me if I was going to bring up my attempted confession in court?
Why, I'm not sure that I remember exactly.
Miss Mason, I'm afraid I must ask you to try and remember.
You said the jury would never believe you.
Did I ask you if you would believe me if you were a member of the jury? Come on, Miss Mason. It was only yesterday. You can remember that far back.
Yes, you asked me that.
And what was your reply?
Well, I said that if I were on the jury, I'd believe you beat the daylights out of Wright. Because he was trying to stop your pictures.
Go on, Miss Mason. What else?
I said, I guess I would find it hard to believe that you'd be foolish enough to turn your back on him and let him get a gun out of that panel on the wall.
Okay.
That's all I remember. Don't miss.
You are the missing eyewitness of Wright's killing. You saw it happen, didn't you?
No, I wasn't even there. I don't know anything about it.
Okay. Okay. Take him out.
Now, Joan, you can testify without fear of being harmed.
There's nothing more to say. I wasn't there. I tell you, I wasn't there.
Would you read the witness's testimony, please?
All of it?
No, just the last, about the gun.
Well, I said I guess I would find it hard to believe you were foolish enough to turn your back on him and let him get a gun out of that panel in the wall. That's all I remember saying.
Were those your words?
Yes, but...
Then you were there, Joan. You had to be. Because Wright is dead, and my back was turned when he drew that gun. No one in the world except an eyewitness could have known he took it from a panel in the wall. You were there, weren't you?
Yes, I was there. I saw the whole thing.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Order in the court. Order.
Not guilty. And how? Jury was only out 5 minutes.
Yeah, she completely exonerated Steve. But, oh, brother, she involved practically everybody else in town. They're out rounding up Marquette and Frankie and the whole gang.
Steve, you're a cinch to be elected. Treat him gently, Georgia. We've got a very valuable piece of property there. Next district attorney. Why, next governor. Ah, me, my ballot box runneth over with votes for Stephen Barnes.
Then why don't you runneth along and counted them?
Okay, I get it.
I just want to go someplace and sit and feel free. It's the most wonderful feeling in the world I've just discovered.
Then you better enjoy it while you can.
Why?
I still have to see the presiding judge. He may have something to say about your freedom.
But I was acquitted. What could he say?
Plenty. Do you, Stephen Barnes, take this very unusual woman, Georgia Gale, to be your...
Steve,
And what do you say?
where's the judge?